Well, welcome everybody to the World Championships here in Budapest. This is the final day of individual competition. We're here for the semi-finals of the women's sabre competition and also the men's foil. We're on to the finals piece and the crowd is being getting excited, and we're going to have a fairly full stadium, I think, in here this evening. So we're due to get things underway very shortly. We've got 4 through to these semi-finals: Sofia Velikaya, Teodora Gkountoura, Bianca Pascu of Romania, and Olga Karlan of Ukraine. Had some big shocks early on in the competition. Last year's reigning world champion, Sofia Pozniakova, well, she went out to the Canadian Gabriella Page in the round of 64. The Olympic champion, Jana Igorian, well, she was knocked out by one of our semi-finalists, Bianca Pascu.
Time to meet the 4 semi-finalists of the women's sabre.
So time now to introduce the athletes. These are our 4 semi-finalists. Sofia Velikaya leads us out. Well, she was silver last time in Wuxi. Took out Aoki of Japan 15-10, Chan of China 15-13, and then Navarro of Spain 15-14, and Marton, the home favourite, 15-7. She's up against Teodora Gkountoura, who took out Criscio 15-14. That was a tight one. Then Manon Brunet and Cecilia Berde. So this is it. This is the first of the semi-finals at these FIE World Fencing Championships. It's women's individual sabre. The silver medalist from the last Olympic Games in Rio, Sofia Velikaya.
Silver medalist at the Junior World Championships and 8th in the World Championships last year.
And she is going to be up against Teodora Gkountoura of Greece, 22 years old, world ranked 14, but she's been having an excellent tournament so far.
And 3rd place this year from Romania, Bianca Pascu.
And from Romania, 31 years old, world ranked number 19, Bianca Pascu.
Olympic champion from 2008, an individual world champion from 2 years ago, from Ukraine, Olga Karlan.
And there is Olga Karlan. Well, she's had a pretty comfortable route through to this semi-final. Had a difficult one in the quarters against her teammate Komashuk. As we introduce the referees, Luigi Margiolotti, Papature, and Vasil Melenchev. So this was their route through. Sofia Velikaya beating Anna Marton quite comfortably in the end. That silenced the Hungarian crowd. Teodora Gkountoura, well, she's had a great day. And then the bottom half of the draw, it was Pascu and Karlan progressing through. So these are their world rankings. Teodora Gkountoura, just 22 years old, ranked 14 in the world against the world number 1, Sofia Velikaya. 2 Olympic silver medals to her name. And there is Teodora Gkountoura. High five from the coach. And the very experienced Sofia Velikaya. So joining me in the commentary box for this semi-finals is Andrew Fischel. Andrew, you've seen this competition, you've seen them come through. You've got to say Velikaya is looking very strong today, as always.
She is looking very strong as always. But anyone who's made it this far is going to be fencing really, really well, so it would be unwise to sleep on anyone in the semifinals.
Well, if you're new to fencing, this is Sabre. It's fast and it's furious. The whole of the upper body is the target, including the head. It's a cutting weapon. You can score with the length of the blade as well as the point. And it's a weapon of convention. The referee has to determine who the attacking fencer was in the last action. And in that one, it was a parry and then a riposte for the Russian. So those are the rules. Time is immaterial. They fenced until 8, and then they'll take a break, and then the first to 15 is the winner. Velikaya looking like she's settled.
Yeah, she's controlling the middle well in the beginning part of this bout.
So again, if you're new to fencing, and particularly new to Sabre, watch the feet first. See the foot movements, who then initiates the attack, and then look up and see what the hand is doing.
That's good advice. The hand should be a tiebreaker.
That's a good way of looking at it. Occasionally you will get simultaneous attacks where the referee cannot decide. Both actions started at the same time. Now the athletes will have 2 video reviews, and if they're unsuccessful, they lose 1 appeal.
It's just like tennis for anyone who has watched tennis and knows the replay system there.
So a good call there.
Yeah, so she won her replay, so she gets it back. She still has 2 left. Gkountoura looks a little bit stuck on her feet. She's not moving as well as she was in the last bout. There could be some intimidation because she may not be as comfortable on the stage as Velikaya is.
Yeah, when you get into the final stage and the lights go down.
And everyone is watching just you.
Yeah. Big pressure. Velikaya is used to it. She's won pretty much everything in this sport apart from that Olympic gold medal, beaten in London 2012. Into silver, beaten by her teammate in Rio in 2016.
And lost to 2 Americans in 2008, right?
Yeah, Zagunis went on to win that one in 2008.
She's just looking so comfortable in the center.
But not a bad Olympic record, 4th silver. And she's won Olympic gold in team competitions. But her motivation is Tokyo 2020. Is Papatouri, the referee.
She hasn't really found a way to hurt Velikaya in the middle, and because of that, Sofia is just very comfortable waiting and kind of capitalizing on her mistakes, making an aggressive attack every once in a while just to show her that she can do it. But I think Gkountoura needs to change something about her footwork pretty major in order to have a chance in the second half of the bout. Otherwise, Velikaya is just going to keep dominating the center the way she's been this bout and all day.
And Christian Bauer just giving information through the interpreter to Sofia Velikaya. She does it. And Christian Bauer does speak English as well as French, and they can communicate together pretty well. What does Gkountoura need to do?
I would tell her to mix up the speed and size of her footwork more than she's been doing in the first half of the bout. Try a few very fast attacks, slow it down a little bit, add some acceleration in the middle. It's just been kind of flat so far. And especially against someone like Velikaya, you really need to do a little bit more than just simple actions to surprise them. Because she looks very comfortable right now, and that's not a good look for her.
No, not if you're facing her, no.
Yeah.
Well, great defense there.
Yeah, that was actually a really good action in the beginning, and then Sofia just pulled out a crazy backline parry. She got it while Gkountoura was preparing, too. It wasn't even the cut was parried. She just... That was similar to the last one, except she kind of got her stuck right on her on-guard line. So she's changed it up a little bit in the middle now, and it seems to be working out well for her. Same thing.
Yeah. Well, now maybe Velikaya will change her tactics. Not sure about this bird's eye view over the top on the replays.
Yeah. I haven't decided if I like it yet either.
Well, Velikaya into double figures.
So the interesting thing about that touch is the last 2 times Gkountoura has held a little bit to go around the parry. So this time Velikaya did the same preparation and finished her hand really quickly. So Gkountoura was looking again and got hit in prep. And that's just the next step in the tactical wheel. After a couple touches, she's been a little bit uncomfortable. Attacking is the right thing to do against someone who's tentative and uncomfortable. Nice touch.
And that will give her a bit more confidence.
This time, Gkountoura was dictating the pace in the middle, not Velikaya. It's one of the first touches of the bout where that's actually happened. Bauer waves his finger, no, no, no. Now it's kind of like the same thing is happening the other way. Now Gkountoura is catching Velikaya looking a bit.
Yeah, nothing given there.
Good timing for the counterattack, but Gkountoura was ready and parried it.
Yeah, attacking out of time. It's not your turn to attack.
I think the referee got that one right. It looked like simultaneous to me.
You have a different view, I guess, as a fencer on the piste than the referee does, looking at 90 degrees to you.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes in the bout, things feel a lot different than they look from the side. Oh, that was unlucky. It looked like Gkountoura did everything right except hit her opponent. I think she just finished to 3, and Velikaya happened to be closing that line with her cut.
Well, within 2 points now.
She's really brought this back.
Yeah, a very good recovery here from the Greek fencer. Gkountoura asking for the video review.
That's more left than simul for me, but that top-down view didn't help. Yes, Velikaya's arm is a little bit late. We'll see if they decide that that's enough of a mistake to punish. Or maybe one of them.
No, nothing given. A real conversation of the blades there.
Conversation is a great word for that. And she's brought it back within 1.
Well, Velikaya's looked pretty comfortable all day.
Until right now.
Yeah, but Gkountoura's had a real battle to get to this point.
Great job staying composed for that. Yeah, that was a great parry.
And set up by the footwork, obviously.
Yes, exactly.
Again, Brilliant, brilliant stuff from the Russian.
So that's the first time we've seen that kind of action. Normally, Sofia's been backing up, but this time she stepped in with a prise de fer and caught Gkountoura off guard. Wow.
Well, it ended pretty quickly. Gkountoura made a bit of a comeback, but Sofia Velikaya just put the foot down and pressed the accelerator in the last 3 points, and she is through to the gold medal match.
Yeah, she really bullied her blade on the last couple touches.
Yeah, very impressive stuff from Sofia Velikaya, looking on very, very good form. Well, she's won this tournament twice before. She's won it in Catania in 2011. She won it in Moscow in 2015. Could she be on her way to win it again tonight here in Budapest?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Let's have a look at some of these replays.
I love that action because a lot of people, when they do the in and out, they just try to finish quickly. But like we were talking about with the flavor of the month touch, because people are finishing so quickly, a parry repose is actually a great touch to mix into that situation. And that's exactly what happened right there. And we talked earlier also about how at that point in the bout, people usually get kind of tentative, and the people with more experience have the wherewithal to do an action right there instead of just trying to be really fast.
So confirmation of the score, 15-11. It's comfortable in the end for Sofia Velikaya.
I love the pattern of the lights on the ground.
Yeah. No,
it's really cool looking.
It's laid out brilliantly.
Yeah, it is.
And with a big screen all the way around the edge of the venue. And when we get to the finals, the gold medal match, they play videos of the fencers that they pre-recorded. Yeah, it is a really, really good way of advertising the sport.
Semi-final game from Romania, Pascu, and from Ukraine,
And we're getting ready for Pascu versus Karlan. Well, Pascu, well, she was the banana skin in the draw. She didn't fence particularly well in the pools, so came in with quite a low ranking and then knocked out the Olympic champion Yana Igorian from Russia, and then her teammate Nikotina 15-7. The Indian fencer Bhavanda Devi. It was a tough one, 15-14.
Yes, that was a very tough one, with a 5-point comeback from Bhavanda Devi at the end.
And then Eliza Stone 15-13, with Stone coming back strong at the end.
From a 14-5 deficit. So many almost comebacks today.
He's actually, he became world champion here in Budapest. He was amazingly competing in the Olympic Games as well, so he caused this wonderful moment. And now he's here to show you around to see the final venue. Hölgyek, urak, egy olyan úriember következik most a képernyőkön, aki számunkra több szempontból is fontos, egyrészt mint versenyző is, itt Budapesten lett például világbajnok, és most a világbajnok.
So we're due to get things underway in a few minutes' time. Sabre can be over pretty quickly.